Hey y'all, it's Taren. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little chatty get ready with me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I get this hair look. It's probably one of the most requested videos that I get, and I've done it a couple of times, but I don't know if I have like a dedicated here on my channel anyways. This is how I style my hair, what products I use, what order I use those products, why I think they work for me, all of that stuff. So we're gonna do that, but also I have some new products that I bought recently over Black Friday and Cyber Monday, makeup products that I want to try with you here for the first time. So I'm excited to do all of that. But first, I wanna say thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Are you surprised that Skillshare is here again? I'm not surprised. I love Skillshare. I know so many of y'all love it as well. You tell me in the comment section. So let's do a little pre-roll of Skillshare, and then we'll get into today's video. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of classes, everything from fine art, graphic design, business analytics, even marketing. So I tend to stick to the creative classes, like this comedy filmmaking class with Amber. Also, if you're interested, this like popular section is always fun to explore. So this social media success class with Lily is also such a cool class to partake in. So the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description box will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium. I hope that you check it out. I know you'll love so many things on this website just as much as I do. And again, thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So we are going to start with hair because that is the question I get the most is what products do I use and how do I style my hair? So we'll start with hair and then we'll do makeup because like I mentioned, there's a few new things that I purchased that I want to try. So what I want to tell you first, I guess, let's talk about the products that I just used in the shower. So I use Olaplex, or one of the brands I use is Olaplex. They're wet because I did just take a shower and use them. I keep eyeballing the cat. If she eats the tree, tell me. Not that I can hear you. But her and this like flopped. There she goes. Olaplex. I use 4 and 5 shampoo and conditioner. I wash my hair probably 2 or 3 times a week. So every other time I will use Olaplex. And in between, I will use whatever Nikki, my stylist, recommends when I go in for color, cut, treatments, anything like that. So this go round, I bought the Loreal, this one. I'll try to find all this stuff and link it down below. So this is the shampoo and this is the conditioner. I also bought, while I was there, a hair mask. I haven't gotten a chance to use this one yet, but it's a L'Oreal one that she recommended. A hair mask that I do love, I've repurchased over and over and over again, is this one by Wella Fusion Plex. I used it today. It is incredible. So what I do is I'll use, say I'm using the Olaplex. So I'll use Olaplex shampoo and conditioner that time. The next time I'll go in with this product. And then the next time I'll go in with just the Olaplex shampoo and then use a mask as a conditioner. And that's how I rotate the products. So now that that's out of the way, let's actually do my hair. So I did buy from Ulta a while back, but it's lasted me a really long time, this Redken Extreme Bleach Recovery, and this works really nice. This is not anything that my stylist recommended. I was just in store shopping one day and spotted this. I do feel like my hair is doing really, really great between the Olaplex and the masks that I've been using and the collagen peptides powder that I put in my coffee probably every other morning. I feel like my hair has just been thriving. Now, I say that, but I also think it's important to tell you that I just have always had thick hair. My entire life, I've had thick hair. So I do feel like my hair is doing better and it feels thicker and better, but I don't know how much of that is attributed to my natural state before I use products, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna take this bleach recovery because we do use bleach when I do highlights and just put some in. I try not to get too close to my roots because I do find that this will sort of weigh my hair down a little bit. So I'm gonna put it all in. Then we're gonna brush it out. Usually I'll let my hair sit for probably like half an hour before I blow dry it. But since you and I are here, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Also, I've been using this, this Kevin Murphy heat protectant spray. This is something that I bought from Nikki a couple times ago when I went to see her. The salon she used, I just ate that. The salon she used to work for sold Kevin Murphy products. So I have tried conditioner and shampoos and this, and I do really like it. So let me wash down all of the chemicals I just inhaled. So I did ask over on Instagram what hair routine you would like to see. So I do own the Dyson Airwrap, the set with the blow dryer, the 2 curling attachments, and then the 2 brushes to sort of blow your hair out straight. So I asked if you guys would want to see me style my hair with that or use the tools that I normally use, and y'all said use the ones that I normally use. So I have this Infinity Pro Conair blow dryer. I've had it for a few years now. I use this with a brush like this that has the hole in the middle. I got that years ago, this brush from Walgreens, but I thought it would be nice because it's open in the middle and it said that it would blow dry your hair faster, and it does. So that's what I'm gonna use. Now the Dyson Airwrap, here's what I wanna say about that. Do I think it's worth your money? No. Yes and no. Sometimes I will just use the blow dryer attachment because it was so expensive, but I feel like it sort of makes my hair feel a little bit wiry, if that makes sense. Like this blow dryer makes my hair feel really soft, whereas that one doesn't. And I'm using the same products, you know what I mean? I'm not doing anything different. So I do use it sometimes when I want to use the thicker like brush attachments, but for the most part, I just use this. I don't think I've nailed down the proper way to do the curls with the curling wand attachments yet. Again, I have thicker hair, so in order to blow dry it and curl it at the same time, you have to take like this much hair at a time, and that may even be too much. It just takes me a long time. It really didn't take me that long actually, probably like 15 minutes in real time. So I'm gonna brush it all out. And then the product I'm going to put in to put heat on my hair when it's dry, it may be overkill, but it just makes me feel like my hair is more protected, is the Not Your Mother's Beat the Heat Thermal Shield Spray. I'm gonna give it a little shake. This also, I try not to get super close to my root. I never have, so it may be fine, but I don't want really heavy roots. The tool I'm gonna use to curl is this one. I've had this one for years. It's the Hot Tools. I'm pretty sure it's a 1 inch, maybe a 1.5 inch. I'll go back in my purchase history if I can. I forget where I got it from, but I'll try to find the exact, I'll measure it and then I'll find one and link it down below. But this, used it for years and years and years. I love it, highly recommend it. I do have larger barrels as well, but for some reason, this size just really gives me the look that I want. So I'm gonna part it where I normally would. And then just to make it a little bit easier on me, I'm gonna split it in the back, down the middle, twist this and put it up. Also, it gets a little extra air on my neck because it's a little bit warm in here doing all of this, especially in front of these lights. This is also the order of things I would do if I was getting ready to go somewhere. If I was getting ready to film, I would always, or I will always, blow dry and do my hair first. That way it has time for the curls to kind of fall and set to where I like them. But also if I do my makeup first, you can see I'm a little bit sweaty from blow drying. So I don't want my makeup to look funny. I'm gonna start in the back. I'm gonna take a section about that thick I'm gonna take the wand. It's on 300, 330. I don't turn it all the way up. It's on 330. I'm gonna pull it around the back of my head. I'm gonna wrap this away from my face, and I'll hold it for probably 10, 15 seconds. Sometimes I do put my hand on it just to see how warm that hair is getting. And once it gets to a certain point, let it go to the back, leave it alone, and we continue on. I have been known to, like, if I get super in a rush or I'm just over it and my arms are starting to hurt, to do this really fast and not hold the hair on the curling wand for long enough, and it really bites me later. So I try to just be patient, take breaks, and make sure that I get it how I want it. I also don't curl all the way to the top of my head. You can see there's probably an inch, 2 inches left at the top. I just like the way that looks. I know not everyone does, and some of those people who don't will let me know, but that's okay. To each their own. This is how I do it and how I like it. So I am going to do every strand or every curl away from my face. I have seen quite a few people where they do in front of their face, like this section in the front away, and then once they get to the middle and back, they alternate forward, back, forward, back. And I've tried that and it just doesn't look as great on me, in my opinion. So I just stick with what I know works. I'm going nowhere today. I don't even have anything to film. It's actually later in the afternoon. It's probably like 3 o'clock at this point, but I had other things to do today. And then I thought, you know what? So many people to this day, I actually get more now, I think because I have more subscribers and my videos get more views and stuff. I get more people asking me about my hair routine than ever. So if you're one of them, it's simple. We're doing it right now. And once I get to the front, I brush it out. Well, you've seen me brush quite a few of them out. And I do this one a little bit closer to the scalp, but still wrap away from my face. I probably won't hold this one for as long. These pieces around my face tend to break off a little bit easier. So once I feel like the slightest bit of warmth, I'll take it out. The front also tends to hold curl better than the back. So I don't think it needs to be held there as long. So we're gonna pull this side out and we're gonna do the exact same thing, starting with the back. So this one, again to the back. That's a thick piece of hair that I'm using. Hold it. My arms are getting a little bit tired, so we'll probably take a break after this one. So we're at this point. What I'm gonna do, since I did split it down the back in the middle and pull it to the front, I'm gonna take this bit right here at my crown, probably just an inch, well, maybe a little bit more worth. And I'm gonna curl this straight back. I feel like it helps to get rid of that crease right there from where I split it. Does it actually? I think so. Because whenever I go to like modeling shoots and stuff, this is exactly how I do my hair. And when I see pictures from the back of a clothing item, then I don't have that split right there. Now I can also tease it, which I used to when I worked in television, just to have a little bit more volume, but I don't really do that so much anymore. So I'm gonna go through and see if there's any pieces, like this one right here can be recurled. Also, because I did blow dry and curl all in the same setting, it's not really gonna hold the curl as long. Let me grab some hairspray. I didn't pull it ahead of time. This is the Kevin Murphy Stronghold Finishing Spray. Bought this also at the same time, I'm pretty sure, as I bought the heat protectant. There's a couple other ones, like a Matrix one that I like. Yeah, I'll either buy like the Matrix one, or this one is really nice too. So I'm gonna spray before I finger comb. I'm gonna let that sit for a second while I do. I'm gonna turn this off and unplug it. Does anyone else, so if I am doing any sort of styling and have a blow dryer or curling iron, straightener, whatever plugged in, and I'm leaving the house, I will look at this extension cord right here. Well, you're plugged into it right now, but I will make sure it's empty 1,000 times before I walk out of the house. Let's finger comb it out. Depending on how I want it to look, sometimes I just finger comb it and leave it, but more times than not, more recently, I will brush it out. But this just kind of helps pull some of that curl, and I kind of pull down as I do it, and I do have a hairbrush somewhere. So I'm going to lightly brush. I just, again, more recently, I just like the way these softer brushed out curls look. I'm sure if you've watched my videos for any amount of time, you've seen it both ways. And then we'll do a quick little spritz. Ate that one again. All right, so let's move on to makeup now. I have a couple of new products I bought either like Black Friday, Cyber Monday from Ulta that I wanted to give a go. So this Morphe palette, I'm pretty sure is the one I already owned, but it's new. So it's the 350 Supernatural Glow. These were 50% off the day that I got this. I'm pretty sure I got it online because I ordered online and then I also shopped in store, but I think this was one of them that I purchased online. It's just a really great set of more neutral colors, but also some nice, like these oranges and pinks and stuff over here. They've got great shimmer. The packaging is very different than it was the first time. All right, so this is one thing, but what I want to really talk about, so many of y'all have been recommending for the longest time the It Cosmetics CC cream. Now, I asked over on Instagram a while back for recommendations for a really great BB cream because I don't always want to wear full-on foundation all the time. Sometimes I just want a little bit of coverage. Y'all came through, recommended this. I got it in the shade Fair Light. I've used it, surprise, spoiler. This is not the first time that I'm putting it on my face. I've only used it one other time, but it was so good that on Cyber Monday, they had these for $19.50. I went on and bought another one in the same shade because it was just such a nice finish and not too thick or foundation looking. So I'm gonna use my little sponge. This one is the EcoTools brand. I love EcoTools sponges. I also bought, they had the green and silver marble ones on sale on Black Friday. Buy two, get one free. So I did buy two and I got one free, but I gave the free one to one of my nieces because she's really getting into makeup and I wanted her to have something that I knew worked well to help her blend out foundation and stuff like that. So I've learned too, the first time that I tried this, that a little bit goes a long way. Now it does look a little bit light, but my face does have more red in it. So this did actually a really good job covering that red that first time that I used it. Again, we're not doing anything like out of the ordinary for Taren today because I'm literally sitting here to film this and then I'm gonna go watch TV. So I have like nothing going on today. But sometimes these kind of videos are just fun to watch and to make. I love watching Get Ready With Me videos, like where people just chat about their day and about what they're doing and their makeup that they really, really love, or items or, you know, brands of things that they have repurchased over and over again. It helps me to figure out, you know, if I want to try a new product or not. So let's blend this all the way in. Look how nice that just like covered all of that redness. But it doesn't cover it where it doesn't look like skin. I swear by the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. For probably the past 10 years, exclusively I've used that on air when I worked in television, and then at all of my modeling shoots, that's what I use. I love it. But I wonder if maybe because I'm getting older now, that the foundation sort of sits on my skin versus like seeping in and just looking like my skin. I've noticed that it gets I don't know if maybe patchy is the word. It gets kind of patchy, and then it will sit in like the little fine lines under my eyes, and then sometimes around my nose, like it won't even stick there. So let me know if you're running into that issue too with Wet n Wild. Like, is it a new, oh, I thought I just got that on my shirt. Is it a new formula, or is it more than likely what it is just me getting a little bit older and my skin changing? Because this one too is kind of sitting in those lines underneath. So again, that could very well be what is happening. So I'm gonna go through and just do the rest of my makeup as I normally would. Y'all have seen this several times. The products that I used, I'll find I did one recently that was like, maybe not recently, but my everyday like makeup routine and what I do on modeling shoots. So I will find that one and link it down below if you want to watch it. And then I'll come back when we do eyeshadow, and I have a couple of new mascaras I didn't even show you. Let me show you before we move on. So I bought this one, both of these from Ulta. This is the It Cosmetics Lash Blowout. It looks like a blow dryer brush. It sold me because of how it looks. And then I also got the Urban Decay Perversion Volumizing Mascara. The Urban Decay was 10 bucks. It was like a Black Friday deal. So I grabbed it to give it a go. This one I have tried and I don't love it. So I think, I mean, I'll use it. It's fine. It doesn't beat my L'Oreal Voluminous that I swear by. But I will use it because it's nice. It's just not my favorite. But I think for today, we're gonna try the Urban Decay. Like, look at the back. That's what they say is gonna happen. We're gonna see. And we're back. It's been all of like 3 minutes. It doesn't take me long at all. So what I wanna do, y'all know that I stick to neutrals all the way around. I also just had a sneezing attack, so disregard the like small watery eyes. So I always do neutral or like natural type looks, but I kind of wanna use, let me explain, let me backtrack. My typical would be these here. Yep, probably these. These like taupey, dark, maybe even some of these. If we want to get crazy, we could throw on a shimmer, but I kind of want to do these and maybe this one. These three. I don't even know how to like properly use colors like this. But I feel like this would be fun to just give it a go. Sighting, like I sight something, which is just this very like orangey. And then the one right next to it, Sighting and Believe It. And I'm gonna put those two on my brush. I had to put Layla up because she was eating the tree, so she's just letting me know that she's not happy with me at this moment. So if you hear her meowing back there, that's what's happening. I've never done like an orangey, like peachy look either. So we're gonna find out how it looks on me today. I do feel like that's a very summer look, but then also I feel like you do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I might do this and love it, and then this is the look that you see for the next 75 videos that I make. I'm gonna take a little bit of those two and put it underneath as well. Here's what I think we're gonna do. Lid, crease, and we'll blend it. If it turns out bad, just know that it's all in good fun. We're doing our best here to try something different while I wear a Christmas t-shirt and do like fluorescent orange eyeshadow. And that's okay. I'm gonna grab a brush, like a more flat brush. I'm gonna grab some of that orange. Oh my gosh. Am I about to regret this? Yeah, probably. Oh, it's so pretty though. Oh my gosh, that is the prettiest color. I'm just gonna try to stick just to my eyelid. All of you makeup artists out there that are watching and screaming, I know, just know, I know. I think somebody's at my house. Okay, I'm gonna take the color right under it, this like brownie color I've been talking about, and I'm gonna blend. Just, okay. All right, listen. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't. Oh. Do I love it? No. Are we going for it? Yeah. I'm gonna take this brush, is the one that I use to kind of blend a little bit more here with any eyeshadow that I use. I don't know what it is about this brush, but it really does just help to blend everything. I'm gonna take the orange with the brown mixed and here. If I've learned anything, it's that you blend. I'm gonna take a break and think about what we're doing here, and I'll be back. I've added a little bit of darkness on the outside and under the eye. I think this is what we're gonna end up with. Don't you eat that tree. Don't. I'm also a little bit sweaty. I think I made myself nervous. My curls falling out in my hair. But this is what we have. Okay, so this is what we have. It is what it is. We're doing it. Close this up. Now I'm going to curl my lashes, and then we'll use that Urban Decay mascara. Bigger, blacker, badder. Perversion lashes. So intense, you might need a safe word. I doubt that. I really doubt that. I'm pretty sure I got mine in the color black. All right, here we go. I have tried quite a few mascaras in my life. And again, my favorite is that L'Oreal Voluminous. So if this can beat that, then I'll be very happy. This side is doing really good. This side, it's like sticking right there. Oh, I think I just fixed it. Yeah, I think it was just sticking right there. I do like it. Okay, I do like the mascara. I'm gonna be brave and use it on the bottom too, even though it's a thicker wand and I may regret that. I kind of really like it. It's very different for me, and that could be why I like it so much, but we're going with it. I think I'm gonna use a shimmer out of this for like highlight instead of using, I typically go for the for Cosmetics Rodeo Drive. It's gorgeous, but let's use one out of here. Maybe we'll go with this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. What do we think for Taren branching out and doing something different? I think it looks okay. It's different, but I don't hate it. I need to blend these a little bit more right here. I didn't do any eyeliner, I just noticed that. All right, so here we go. This is the final look. I still have stitches in my mouth, by the way. Me and these stitches are just hanging out. For the long haul, they're in there. I do like how the eyeshadow turned out. I'm not great at colorful eyeshadow. We know I tend to stick to the like very tan, natural, nudie looking colors. But that color, it's caught my eye for years because like I mentioned, I have had this palette before and I wanted to give it a go. So I'm happy with it. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Let me know down below what kinds of videos you guys like to see. I know clothing hauls are always fun. I have fun filming those too, but sometimes videos like this are just nice to sit down and chat and try new products. My t-shirt, by the way, is not available anymore. I bought the last one from Cotton Bay Clothing. It is the cutest. It says Merry and Bright, but I really bought the last plus size one off the rack. They may have some straight size ones left. If they do, I'll try to find them and link them down below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring. Please, please, please be sure to check out the description box and get that 1 month of free Skillshare Premium. It's highly, highly worth it. It's free. And you can learn something that maybe you've been interested in learning for a while. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.